forget everything you've seen so far at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Because tonight, football gives us something bigger than just another quarterfinal. It's revenge, it's redemption, it's history waiting to be rewritten. France, one of football's greatest superpowers, against Morocco, the pride of Africa, carrying the hopes of an entire continent once again. The last time these two nations met on the World Cup stage was in Qatar 2022. France ended Morocco's incredible fairy tale with a 2-0 victory in the semi-final. But this feels different. Morocco are stronger, more experienced, more fearless. And France know better than anyone that underestimating Morocco could end the dream of lifting another World Cup trophy. So, who reaches the semi-finals? Can Morocco finally get revenge? Or will France once again prove why they're one of the greatest tournament teams ever? Let's break everything down. But before we begin, drop your prediction in the comments. Who wins this game? France? Morocco? Or are we heading into extra time? Let's get into it. France haven't had the easiest road. They've had moments of brilliance. They've had moments where they looked vulnerable. But champions don't always need to play beautiful football. Sometimes winning ugly is enough. The narrow victory over Paraguay showed exactly that. They stayed patient, controlled possession, waited for their moment, and eventually found the breakthrough. That's what elite teams do. They don't panic. They simply find a way. Meanwhile, Morocco have quietly become one of the tournament's biggest stories. First, they eliminated the Netherlands after a dramatic penalty shootout. Then they completely dominated Canada with a convincing 3-0 victory. That wasn't luck. That was confidence. That was belief. That was a team playing without fear. And that's exactly what makes Morocco so dangerous. Football loves unfinished stories. In 2022, Morocco made history. They became the first African nation ever to reach a World Cup semi-final. The world fell in love with them. Every neutral fan wanted the fairy tale to continue, but standing in their way was France. Goals from Theo Hernandez and Randall Colomwani ended Morocco's dream. The scoreline said 2-0, but anyone who watched that game knows Morocco fought until the final whistle. Now, almost 4 years later, they meet again. Same tournament, different stage, different squad, different mindset. This isn't just another match. For Morocco, this is unfinished business. Let's be honest, France deserve the respect they're getting. Look at their squad. World-class players everywhere. A dangerous attack. A midfield that controls games. A defense that rarely makes mistakes. And then there's Kylian Mbappe, the man who changes games in seconds. You can defend perfectly for 89 minutes. One mistake, one sprint, one chance. Game over. That's what separates great players from legends. France also know how to manage pressure. Knockout football is different. It's not about entertaining. It's about surviving. And nobody survives tournaments better than France. Now here's where things get interesting. Morocco don't need to dominate possession. They don't need flashy football. They only need one opportunity. This team is incredibly organized. Every player understands his role. When they defend together. When they counter, they attack with speed. That's why so many big teams struggle against them. Morocco are patient, disciplined, and incredibly difficult to break down. France may have more stars, but Morocco may have the stronger team spirit, and sometimes that matters more. Watch the wings. That's where this match could be won. France love attacking through wide areas, fast overlaps, quick crosses, explosive pace. Morocco know this. They'll likely stay compact, force France into crowded areas, and wait for mistakes. Then counter-attack immediately. The first goal changes everything. If France score first, Morocco will be forced to open up. That creates even more space for Mbappe and company. But if Morocco score first, suddenly the pressure shifts completely. France will have to chase the game. And that's exactly what Morocco want. For France, everyone's eyes will naturally be on Kylian Mbappe. When the biggest moments arrive, he usually delivers. But don't ignore France's midfield. They'll control the tempo, win second balls, and create opportunities. For Morocco, the goalkeeper could become the hero once again. Big saves create belief. Belief creates miracles. Their defenders will also have one of the toughest jobs in football, stopping Mbappe. If they manage that, Morocco's chances increase dramatically. This won't just be players competing, it'll be two managers playing chess. France will try to dominate possession, stretch Morocco's defensive shape, move the ball quickly, create overloads. Morocco will remain patient, compact, disciplined. Every successful tackle will lift the crowd. Every interception will build confidence. This is a battle of patience. One mistake, one moment, one piece of brilliance could decide everything. History favors France. Experience favors France. Depth favors France. But football doesn't always care about history. Nobody expected Morocco to make history in 2022. Nobody expected them to eliminate giants. Nobody expected them to inspire millions across Africa and the Arab world. They did exactly that. And now they're back, still dreaming, still believing, still refusing to fear anyone. This is one of the hardest matches to predict. France have more quality. Morocco have incredible belief. France have experience. Morocco have momentum. If France score early, I think they'll control the game. If Morocco survive the opening 30 minutes, things become very dangerous for France. Personally, I expect an incredibly tight match. Very few chances. A tactical battle. Possibly even extra time. But if I had to choose, I'd narrowly back France to edge it 2-1 after a dramatic battle. Don't be surprised if Morocco writes another unforgettable chapter in World Cup history, because this team has already shown they don't believe in impossible. Whatever happens, football wins. We'll either witness another French masterclass or another historic Moroccan miracle. Either way, this is a match you simply cannot miss. Now I want to hear from you. Who's going through to the semi-finals? Or Morocco? Leave your prediction in the comments. If you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our World Cup coverage. Thanks for watching and enjoy the game.